Welcome to Chipper's Island. Today's episode, we'll be doing a couple repairs to my brand new Entegra Odyssey 24B. Now, one of the problems they did with this window is they just nailed straight into the wall. They didn't use any adhesive or anything. So I'm going to do something a little different. First off, I'm going to take this and I'm going to use a different screw that's a lot longer. I'm going to take it and put in a longer screw that'll anchor it right directly to the wall. And that's already, it's locked into the wall really well. And I'm going to do that on the other side as well. But before I do the other side, I want to put a couple little nails in the middle. So what I'm going to do first though, I'm just going to put a little bit of silicone back there. Just for a little bit of adhesive. And that should hold it. And then I'm going to take my nail gun and try to use an existing nail. And that should hold that in the middle. And then I'm going to come back over to the other side and put another screw in. So we'll take this one out. I'll get my other screw first. Bring my other screw over. Oh. Pop that right down. Want to make sure I get the right side of the clip, and I also want to make sure it's not tangled up. And that's looking pretty good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and line that screw up. And I'll hand tighten it down. And that's pretty tight there. And I'll come over to the other side. Make sure that's pretty tight. And look at that. Locked right into place. So that's my first fit. So on the window, as you can see, it's pretty snug. And it worked pretty well. And then with the nail holes, I just went along. I might put a little patch in there. They're not that bad. But you can see the stain from what they did. But I just went ahead and used this little touch-up marker, which is black. But I'll probably go ahead and fill those holes in a little bit. And then, the other thing I did, I came over here, and I secured the shower a little better, because even though it was in and inserted to the wall, I wanted it to be a little bit tighter, and so I threw a couple screws in, and hopefully that bit, and I was able to get in there. And we'll see how that works. But the other thing I did is I fixed the trim, which was not secured to the wall very well. And I just put a couple brad nails in with a little bit of silicone behind it. We'll let that all dry out. And the last thing is I hung my hand towel roll. Now I put it right next to the shower because the sink is right there. There's not a real lot of room underneath the sink to hang that, and there certainly isn't enough space beside the medicine cabinet. So I felt if you wash your hands, the towel's right there. And it's a fairly low profile, so if you're taking a shower when you come out, you shouldn't hit it. And I just went straight through with a couple of screws, which I might replace later, get them so they're a little bit more flush, but that's fine for now. And the other thing that I haven't shown you is this is my broom holder, and it's a command hook, and it secures the broom just like that. And what I try to do is I try to find a stud, because these walls are only Luan, so that's about probably a 1/4 inch thick. So make sure with this it was a command hook, so it's not a big deal. But with this, you want to make sure you bite into a stud, because then it's not going anywhere. And that's probably what they did on here as well. So that's some of my little fixes I did today. So one of the things I'm going to do in the very near future is I'm going to get dimmer lights, because I find these lights are entirely too bright. They're fine for right now, but at night, if you want a little ambiance, what I've been doing lately is just turning on the stove lights. And you know, you can put on the little blue lights there and the fan light, excuse me, the fan light, and it gives you a little ambiance at night. But you know what, I want to dim those lights, so I'm going to figure out how to do that, because the wires are a little bit different on the dimmer lights than they are on the existing lights. So that's all it took. If you have that frame pop off, just get longer screws and insert them into the shade knob there, whatever you want to call it, that secures the string at the bottom, and you'll go right into the Luan. And I believe there might be a stud behind there which attaches nicely. And then a couple nails in the middle, unless you want to put a decorative screw in the middle and really tighten it down, which I may do as well. And that's about it for today. Like I said, please hit that subscribe button and the like button, and we'll see you in the future. Thank you.